This is Rayburn Hare, join with me .life. Just trying to be real practical, trying to say to you that during this time of uncertainty with the coronavirus and all the fears, all the just a lot of uncertainty. I see a lot of different things, people posting, people writing, and I'm thrilled for anybody that will point to Jesus Christ, point to the Scripture, the truth of the Scripture. Make no mistake that I believe that Jesus Christ is the answer. He's my answer. He's your answer. I believe that prayer and seeking the Father through prayer, through His Word, is the key to life. Not just the coronavirus, not just getting through, but for all of life. I want to talk just a little bit about prayer. In Luke chapter 11, what we call the Lord's Prayer. And it's not so much a prayer to be repeated. I'm not saying that's not a good idea, but I am saying that it's more of a pattern that God teaches us, because He's responding really to the disciples. Say, hey, Lord, teach us to pray. Matthew chapter 11 says, come unto me, all you that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me. That's what Jesus says in Matthew chapter 11. He says, come to me to learn from me. So the disciples took advantage of that. They had him in person. They were constantly asking Him questions. And here they say, Lord, teach us to pray. Teach us how to pray. So He has the Lord's Prayer. And of course, obviously, we know that prayer, if you know Scripture, it starts out, hallowed be thy name. God, God, God. We recognize God to be everything, to be in control, to be all that I need. It's a recognition of God. But verse 3, part of that prayer, He says in Luke chapter 11, give us each day our daily bread. Give us each day our daily bread. Now I want you to understand that food there is symbolic in the sense that we understand we need to eat. We get that, and we don't miss that, do we? We understand our need to eat. But Jesus is saying, just like you need to eat, you need me every day. Just like you need food, you need me. So it's symbolic in that Jesus Christ is enough for today. No matter where you are in this virus, we'll say, in this day of uncertainty, whether you're fearful about your job, you're fearful about your health, you're fearful for your family. I get that. I understand. But I want you to know that Jesus Christ, this prayer is for today. He is saying He wants you and I to pray, give me today what I need. And I'm saying to you that He can and will. His reign, God's reign, is eternal. And we understand eternity to be no beginning, no end. Well, if there's no beginning, there's no end, then there's a now. There's a today. We're in between the beginning and we're not at the end. So we're in today, which means we're in eternity. And Jesus Christ's reign is today. Today I have God. And if I have God, I have all of His provisions. That is so important. I try desperately every single day. My feet hit the floor. I raise my hands and say, God, you are in control. All outcomes, everything I give to you, I recognize your control. And I ask Him to teach me. Teach me, Father. Make me fishers of men. Teach me to live. Teach me about yourself, who you are. Because I believe that Jesus Christ is everything I need. Today I have God, and I have His provisions. Rayburn Hare, join with me. Life.